get started, could we please all give these fine young men and women, we're also going to acknowledge some high school athletes here, some Scholastic high school athletes that have done major accomplishments, but I would just like to give everyone in the audience that's receiving an award tonight, including our MCAS award recipients, a nice round of applause at this time. Mr. Malone is certainly going to add to the remarks with regards to our in-school students. With that said, I would like to call up our Director of Football Operations for the Tewksbury Youth Football Program and current 4th grade Tewksbury Youth Football coach, Mr. Billy Grant.
Good evening, and thank you for coming out and honoring these kids. Thanks to the school committee for taking your time out of your busy schedules to make this happen. I just wanted to highlight real quick on what the scholarship award recipients are. So TYF is a part of American Youth Football and Cheer, other known as AYFC, which is a national football and cheerleading program. AYFC, along with Academic Achievement Alliance, partner every year to award academic excellence of football players and cheerleaders across the nation. Like Mr. Sullivan just said, it's for students that maintain an average of 96% or higher and are at least in the 4th grade and play football and cheer for any AYFC program throughout the country. All the students who received the award tonight have been entered into the National Scholarship, where winners from across the country will be announced in May of this year. TYF is proud to have 27 student athletes exemplify the type of youth that we want participating in our program. These students and their parents should be extremely proud that at such a young age they've learned how to juggle extremely busy schedules between being a student, between being an athlete, just life itself, being kids. These kids have showed that they can do it all. And they've learned a huge life lesson, and that's how to prioritize all these busy schedules that they have. As we all know, I'm sure we all have busy schedules and are trying to do that as adults. So without further ado, we're proud of these students, these student athletes, and next year we look forward to more students being recognized for this award. There's several students in our program that missed it by literally fractions of a point. So I believe next year we'll see even more of those children out here and sharing in this award. Thank you again to the school committee, and thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
And now I'd like to call up our 4th grade tackle football team, please. Ms. Garabedian has a recognition to read to you. Come on right up, boys.
From the school committee. Whereas the 4th grade Tewksbury Redmond tackle football team demonstrated hard work and sportsmanship throughout the 2021 season, members Nick Alisi, Sean Brown, Josh Olson, Jack Lund, Jackson Bryan, Ryan Woolley, Austin Martell, Luke Gorman, Shane Robital, David Shuneman, Colton Kephart, Max Sharkey, Nathan Pangiantopoulos, Evan Durant, Bryce Grant, Tyler Harris, Tommy Bjorkgren, Wyatt Kelly, Richard Kelly, head coach Billy Grant, assistant coaches Mike Kelly, Arnie Martell, Greg Pangiantopoulos, Billy Sharkey, Dave Shuneman. And whereas the 4th grade Tewksbury Redmond tackle football team were undefeated for the 2021 season, what's known as a perfect season, holding their opponents scoreless through all 11 games. And whereas the Tewksbury Redmond tackle football was named MA American Youth Football State Champions, winning the championship game versus Easton, Massachusetts, 33-0, and they ranked as the top 9U team in New England by top10newengland.com. And whereas the 4th grade Tewksbury Redmond tackle football team have brought great pride, recognition, enthusiasm, and honor to themselves, to their parents and families, to the Tewksbury Youth Football League, and to the town of Tewksbury. Now therefore be it resolved that Tewksbury School Committee applauds, honors, and recognizes the many achievements of the 4th grade Tewksbury Redmond tackle football team and their coaches. On behalf of the Tewksbury School Committee, submitted by Mr. Keith Sullivan, Chairman, Shannon Demos, Vice Chairman, Bridget Garabedian, Clerk, John Stadman, Board Member, and Nicholas Parsons, Board Member. Thank you, guys.
Guys, stay up there, please. Want to smile right up there? That's the Stadman. He's going to take a picture. And then in 1 second, we'll let your parents come up if they'd like to take a picture too. What? Hold on there. We'll get it. Parents, please, feel free to come up and take a picture if you have a child up here, please.
Put the citations on your faces, gentlemen, so they can see your faces.
We good? Good job, boys. Congratulations.
Good evening. Just for housekeeping purposes, when I'm finished reading the resolution, we'll call up the students one by one. I'm not 100% sure that we have everyone here, so we'll try to get everyone up that's here as soon as we're finished with the recognition. So the resolution of recognition, whereas American Youth Football and Cheer, along with the American Achievement Alliance Partner of the Year, award academic excellence to football players and cheerleaders for outstanding grades. And whereas all students with an average of 96% or higher that are at least in 4th grade and play football or cheer are considered for the scholarship. And whereas Ariana Chavez, Austin Martell, Ava Tucheri, Bryce Grant, Cameron Goodner, Christopher Collins, Amika Olu, Ethan Chase, Jack Lightfoot, Jackson Schofield, Jenna Cole, Jeremy Beswie, I'm sorry honey if that's wrong, Bazawi, John Pasquarello, Jonan Bazawi, Josh Olson, Juliana Aliassi, Luca Martinez, Lila Barrasso, Nicole Carroll, Noah Martins, Owen Borgia, Ryan Callahan, Ryan Tuxbury, Ryan Woolley, Theodore Brzezinski, Vincent LeCount, and Vincent Manopoulos. Qualified for the academic scholarship with the American Football and Cheer. And whereas these students are automatically entered from the Tewksbury Youth Football into the National Scholarship Pool, where scholarship winners across the country will be announced in May 2022. They have brought great pride, recognition, and honor to themselves, to their parents and families, to the Tewksbury Youth Football and Cheer Program, and to the town of Tewksbury. Now therefore be it resolved that the Tewksbury School Committee applauds, honors, and recognizes the Tewksbury Youth Football and Cheer students, athletes eligible for the academic scholarship. On behalf of the Tewksbury School Committee, submitted by Keith Sullivan, Chair, myself, the Vice Chair, Bridget Garabedian, Clerk, John Stadman, the Board Member, and Nicholas Parsons, Board Member.
Juliana Alessi. Lila Barrasso. Jeremy Bazawi. Jonan Bazawi. Owen Bourget. Theodore Bazinski.
Jerry.
Nicole Carroll. Ethan Chase. Ariana Chavez. Jenna Cole. Christopher Collins. Bryce Grant. Cam Goodner. Vincent LeCount. Jack Lightfoot. Vincent Benalulis. Austin Martell. Noah Martins. Luca Martinez. Josh Olson. My man, Emeka Alu. Job, mates. John Pasquarello. Jackson Schofield. Ava Tesseri. Ryan Tuxbury. And Ryan Woolley. If any parents of the crowd would like to go up and take a picture, please feel free to do so. Great, congratulations. Thank you for your patience with that. I'd like to turn it over to our current athletic director, Mr. Ron Bruin.
Wow, I don't know what was more impressive, Mr. Chair. Undefeated, unscored upon state champs, or the number of student athletes we had up there that rolled a 96 or higher grade point there. It's impressive. Give you guys yourself a round of applause. I'm here to recognize our volleyball team, so I'd like to ask the ladies, come up, have a spot on the riser, please. Our girls volleyball team, a couple things. Coach Lupi, our head coach, isn't feeling well. She's not here tonight. But our two assistant coaches, Coach Stokes and Coach Murphy, are here tonight. Our girls volleyball team was ranked #1 in the state in Division III. Won 18 games. Was the first in the new All-State tournament. They were the first team in Massachusetts to make the Final Four. Lost to eventual state champion Old Rochester in a 5-set match. Along the way in the state tournament run, they defeated Greater New Bedford Volk, they defeated Apponequet, and they defeated Ashland 3-0, 3-0, 3-0 in all those games. We get sent, as the #1 seed, we get sent on the road, a long road trip, but we'll put that out there later. A long road trip, and went and played Old Rochester. Great game. It was 10-10 in the 5th set. Ended up falling 15-11 to them. They go on and win the state championship in the next game, 3-1. So we end up giving them the best game they had. Pleasure to watch these kids all year. They're an outstanding volleyball team, outstanding group of young ladies. The work they do off the court is equally as impressive as their play on the court. They've raised thousands of dollars for cancer research with the Dig Pink game. They do tremendous things. Proud of them. The way they carry themselves, the way they play, is a treat. They are one of our model programs at Tewksbury Memorial High School. I could not be more proud of these young ladies. They are a treat to watch, and they, just had their hearts broken in that game, and they deserve to be here, and wanted to make sure we got them in front of the school committee for being, the #1 seed in Division III and state semifinals. So, Mr. Chair, round of applause for our volleyball team.
On behalf of the Tewksbury School Committee, I'd like to read this resolution of recognition, whereas the TMHS Girls Varsity Volleyball Team demonstrated hard work, sportsmanship, perseverance, and character throughout the 2021 to 2022 season. These members include Karina Barron, Chloe Burns, Michaela Conley, Caitlin Cueva, Madison Cueva, Olivia Cueva, Isabel DeCiso, Grace Dockery, Ava Fernandez, Vanessa Green, Emma Holian, Kylie Kennedy, Jenny Lester, Madeline Montejo, Julia Mora, Ava Nordbrook, and Victoria Rowe, as well as team captains Maddie Cueva and Katie Cueva, head coach Allison Lupi, and assistant coaches Caitlin Stokes and Erin Murphy, as well as athletic trainer Chris Mahani. Whereas the girls volleyball team was ranked #1 in Division III, and whereas the girls varsity volleyball team were defeated in the state semifinals, losing to the eventual state champions Old Rochester Bulldogs in a 5-set match, and whereas the TMHS girls varsity volleyball team have brought great pride, recognition, enthusiasm, and honor to themselves, to their parents and families, to Tewksbury Memorial High School, and to the town of Tewksbury. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Tewksbury School Committee applauds, honors, and recognizes the many achievements of the TMHS girls varsity volleyball team, their team manager, and coaches. On behalf of the Tewksbury School Committee, submitted by Keith Sullivan, Chairman, Shannon Demos, Vice Chairman, Bridget Garabedian, Clerk, John Statman, Board Member, and Nicholas Parsons, Board Member.
Real quick, we were supposed to acknowledge 2 All-Scholastics tonight. Danny Fleming is a Boston Herald, Boston Globe All-Scholastic in football. He had 31 touchdowns, almost 1,200 yards rushing, 800 yards passing, come up sick this morning. And Karina Barron, Boston Herald All-Scholastic in volleyball, Town Crier Female Athlete of the Year. She is a three-event track competitor for us, and we are running for the league championship at BU today. So we had to give Karina a pass to go run track. We needed her in the 55-meter dash more than we needed her on the riser tonight. So I believe that we're going to try to get them back in February or March with Sullivan to honor Danny and Karina. But I just wanted to make sure we acknowledge them tonight. They were on the agenda. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here this evening. And to continue on with honoring of student success in the district, we certainly want to acknowledge some of our academic successes as a district. This is one of our favorite evenings of the year. In fact, honoring MCAS recipients, those students who have excelled at MCAS, we've had to split it over 2 nights. This is so important to the district on so many levels, and we want to first of all thank all the parents here tonight for all their support for their children, to encourage them to do their best, for all their hard work. We want to thank all of our staff and administrators in the district for supporting our students and helping them with this academic success. But tonight we're also here just to honor those students. And we do have quite a few. And it is important. Last month, we honored those students from Tewksbury Memorial High School who had outstanding academic success as measured through MCAS. Many of those students received four-year scholarships to state schools as a result of their dedication to their academics and their execution of great work on MCAS testing. So although we're looking at grades 8 and below tonight, we can see how important these aspects are. And I just want to thank everyone for being here. We're going to do this in a couple of groups, and I'll announce the category of the group. If your name is called, please come directly up to the table. You'll see Ms. Johnson and Ms. Regan here, and then you'll proceed on to the risers. The first level of award is for those students who have exceeded expectations in 2 subject areas of either English language arts, mathematics, or science. So again, this is based on the MCAS test, which is the most difficult test, statewide test in the country. And these students took this test during a pandemic in a hybrid model, in some cases in a remote setting. So the level of effort and level of support by everyone in this room to get them through this and help them excel is certainly well heightened during these times. Once again, students have exceeded expectations in 2 subject areas. Ved Velodia. Nolan Borges. Andrew Crowley. Rania Alawi. Bryce Grant. Brooke Corey. David Lamb. Isabella Laporto. Kristen McDonald. Charlotte Morris. Sophia Nazaro. Joshua Olson. Alana Paquin. John Pasquariello. Elena Pajic. Tucker Robinson. Jeffrey Tusseri. Jillian Wagstaff. Natalie Watkins. Jack Welch. And Jeffrey Wolfinger. Once again, students in grades 3 through 8 who exceeded exceptional expectations in 2 subject areas. Great job, students. Parents, you can approach the front if you'd like to take a picture with everyone on. Thank you, students. You may return to your seats. Thank you. We have a singular award for a student who has exceeded expectations in 3 subject areas, in English language arts, mathematics, and science. Sophia Campbell, grade 5. Great job, Sophia. The following students in the 2021 MCAS received a perfect score of 560 in English Language Arts. A perfect score. Cameron Gunner. Monica Taveras Yeb. And Sydney Whalen. Once again, these are the students of the 2021 MCAS test achieved a perfect score of 560. Great job, students. The next category, 2021 MCAS. Perfect score of 560 in one test plus exceeding expectations in an additional subject area. Kara Gaffney. Students in the 2021 MCAS received a perfect score of 560 on one test and exceeded expectations in an additional subject area. Category 2021 MCAS perfect score of 560. In addition, exceeding expectations in the other two remaining subject areas. Once again, a perfect score on one test and exceeding expectations in two additional areas. Anya Cranston. Great job, Celeste. Once again, let's hear it for all of our That concludes our awards portion of this evening. I want to thank everyone for being here. It's great to see all the support of the parents to be here. You should be enjoying this as much as your children. Thank you very much. And the school committee meeting will continue in LGI 1. Thank you very much.